Wait a minute, man. You're telling me that that's a street car? Nah, there's no way. What's up, guys? It's Drifts and Lifts here. Welcome back to the Drifts and Lifts Epic Volvo Drift YouTube channel. Today's episode, there's going to be a lot of gravy, a lot of Volvo Drift gravy. If you guys haven't, make sure you check out the Drifts and Lifts store because we have our new Volvo Drift Gravy design out. So here it is. Big shout out to my man Pencil Fingers, one of my best friends, Davis Graham, Pencil Fingers, for whipping that design up for me. He did an incredible job, frickin' Volvo Drift Gravy. Yeah, so I'm really stoked about it, guys. Make sure you go over to the Drifts and Lifts store and cop yours today because, you know, it's a pretty sick design and it's got a lot of Volvo Drift Gravy in it. Alright guys, so today's episode. Oh, when life gives you lemons, you slit a fucking big cut on your wrist and you pour the lemon juice in it and scream at the top of your lungs. So I was just driving Geoffrey, the manual transmission NA car that I just got a little while ago, and all of a sudden it dies on the side of the road. So the gas gauge was like super low. It was actually basically empty. So I was like, okay, it probably needs gas, to be honest. So I went and got some gas. My brother picked me up. I got a jerry can, put some gas in it, and nothing happening. So it's still not starting up. I had to like push it off the side of the roads. A bunch of people got out of their cars and helped me push it into some parking lot, which is actually a paid parking lot. So like my car's getting charged money right now sitting there. The Cummins is unfortunately, I have to redo the KDP because I fucked up. I accidentally did not Loctite it when I did this job back like last year or whatever. So I opened the oil cap and the oil cap goes down into the timing cover on these trucks and I could hear this like jingling sound and I almost guarantee that that's that bolt that I put in there backing out with the KDP tab. If you guys don't know about the KDP on a first gen Cummins and a second gen Cummins, look it up. Super common problem with these trucks. But I almost guarantee you that's walking out and that's jingling around now. So I'm not driving this truck until I do that. I was gonna do it yesterday. I got all the tools for it and I could not get the stupid, the clutch fan off because it's a really big reverse thread 36mm nut to get that off. And for the life of me, I tried to put the breaker bar on the belt tensioner and then make even more tension so then it would hold that pulley in place. But my brother grabbed it and really reefed up on it and it stripped out the tensioner. So I ordered a new tensioner from Rock Auto. That's coming in the next week or so. So guys, I have how many vehicles? I got Miss Huff, I got the Cummins, I got the white wagon, I got Geoffrey, and I have Tim. Only 2 of them are drivable. One's like not really, and the most drivable car I have right now is Miss Huff. Good lord. So I'm kind of fucked right now. I really hope a cop doesn't pull me over, but as you guys can see, I put the Lexan windows in it. Just jankly, mind you, nothing too crazy, but it did the job. This Lexan's a lot stronger than the plexiglass I used last time. Like this is actually, it's not going to go anywhere, and like I could drill into it and it didn't crack or anything. So that's pretty sick. I got pretty much everything. I got the steering wheel in it. I'm just going to head over to the white wagon right now, the Book of Eli, or the Brick of Eli, sorry. And I'm going to throw in the Recaro seat. And then we're going to take this thing to the gas station. And if a cop pulls me over, I'm going to be like, man, my car broke down and this is the only car I had. And hopefully he can let me off. Unlikely, but we'll see. So I'm going to go to the gas station, put some gas in this thing. It has like no gas. Hopefully I don't run out before I get there. And then we're going to go for a little rip in it. So it should be pretty fun. Let's go put that Recaro seat in. Oh, sorry, Cummins. Oopsies. And yeah, we'll go for a little cruise. I jimmy rigged some taillights in it. I actually got like, I drilled some like new holes here. I got one nut in. I got one nut in here. So better than nothing. At least I have like brake lights and running lights. Headlights it's got. I couldn't really get the signals working, but we'll figure that out later. I'll just take it really easy. Yeah, so let's do that. We're gonna go for a rip and Miss Huff, man. It's been a while since I fucking drove this car. Like actually drove it, you know, had some fun in it. And then hopefully soon, it's not gonna be this episode, but next episode, or maybe an episode or two from now, we're gonna take this thing up the mountain and we're gonna do some hectic snow rally. I just want to test and tune it to make sure it's all good and it's not gonna break down on me. But as long as, you know, we go for a good rip and stays running and everything works out, we should be good. So let's go have some fun, guys. Oh my God, what is happening? Just a bunch of shitty Volvos, dude. They're ruining my life. All right, gonna take the Recaro out of the brick of Eli here. This hunk of junk. Man, look at all these. Tim's basically scrapped. Oh yeah, I didn't even tell you guys. I found another 740 for dirt cheap, like $200. It's not on Craigslist. Nobody knows about it. But I think I'm gonna retire Tim. Instead of replacing the subframe on Tim, I'm just gonna buy another 740 because this one's like really shitty. It's another like really hectic beater, just like Tim. So I'll probably like buy that and drive it. Who knows, man? Maybe I'll part out that Geoffrey car. Fuck's sakes. I'm just kind of over like wrenching on shitty Volvos, to be honest. But let's do a bit more wrenching right now and go have some fun. Woo! All right, guys. So after a bit of fucking around, got this Recaro seat in here. Got my mower steering wheel. I just gotta tighten this center bolt up. Then I'm gonna hook up the GoPro and we're gonna cruise this through town, which is gonna be ridiculous. Fingers crossed that we don't get pulled over. And then we're gonna go like to the back roads and rip it a bit and have some fun. All right, let's hook up the GoPro and let's fucking start this journey. All right. Oh. pretty good. We're gonna take it for a little more of a rip now. These tires don't get very good traction in the rain, so it slips a lot. belt came off. Jesus Christ. This kept happening the last time I was driving this car, so. Okay guys, the belt came off the alternator. This kept happening to me at Villain Sportsline. I thought I fixed it, but clearly I didn't. So we're gonna go find that belt. Hopefully it's not completely torn up. And I should be able to make it back to my house on just battery power. But yeah, not good. I can't really go for much of a rip because I'm gonna have to figure out this belt alignment issue. Here's our belt. Let's get this thing home before it dies on me. Oh man, okay. Okay, so Miss Huff rip's good. This belt just keeps coming off, man. This was happening to me at Villain Sportsland, like I said, so I tried to adjust like the angle of like how the alternator was with the crank pulley, but it didn't really seem to help. So it's kind of a piss off. I'm not too sure what I'm gonna do. Like, I think the extra RPMs from Miss Huff going up to like 7,500 isn't really helping much. But I'm gonna have to figure this out if I want to rip it, or else we're gonna be losing belts like all the time, and that's just no fun. Okay, give me a sec here, guys. Alright guys, so I just put a new belt on. Well, not a new belt on, the belt that popped off in the first place. So I'm not too sure what the problem was. I've tried like I re-shimmed this whole alternator bracket, and just to kind of change the angle of it to get it a bit more straight. It actually helped a lot at the track at Villain Sportsland. It seemed to fix the problem, but it's kind of weird that it came off so easy when we're just ripping it there. I had the belt tension like really tight, so I loosened it up a bit. It actually might have been too tight, but it kind of sucks because that really shouldn't happen in the first place anyways. My guess is the extra RPM and just, you know, the extra 1,500 RPM from Miss Huff spinning around could be contributing to the reason the belts are falling off. I'm not too sure, but unfortunately I had to cut our rip a little bit short there. I don't want to go out again until I fix this problem, just because they're also going to keep popping belts off, and then I can't actually rip it. And if I want to go out like snow drifting with this thing, I'm just going to be constantly changing belts out. It's not going to be fun. So I got a little bit of work to do, figure out on Miss Huff here what's going to go down. We just got to figure out that belt situation, and it's pretty much good to go. Let me think here, guys. That's pretty much a wrap up of the video today, so I apologize for the short, simple video. I have to go figure out what's wrong with that stupid Geoffrey. I'm gonna bring, so I got a fuel pump relay, I got an ignition control module, and I'm also gonna bring a radio suppression relay and just try a couple parts. Definitely kind of shitty though, because it's just sitting there, and it's in a parking lot where you have to pay, so that car's going to get towed pretty soon here if I don't go deal with that. So that's what I'm going to do right now. So what I'm going to do right now, here, I want to show you guys something actually. Me and my brother like babysitting this dog. Where is he? Here he is. I know, his name's Scooby apparently. Hey Mr. Scoob. But yeah, so we're like babysitting this dog for like 2 weeks, but it's like a rescue dog. He's really nice. I don't know. Sorry, I'm just kind of showing you guys into my personal life here. I don't know. This dog is really sick. I kind of like him. He's pretty chill. He's only like 1.5 years old. So after the 2 weeks that we babysit him, if we want to keep him, we can. He seems really chill. Like usually dogs aren't like this chill right off the bat, which is kind of cool. So I figured I'd just show you guys Scooby. This is inside my house here, so. Anyways, back into the garage. We got our Power Stroke intercooler. Thanks, shout out to my man, Jordan Maynard. He actually welded this up for me, so it was really difficult because to aluminum weld TIG, like a very thin type of metal like this, you're gonna end up blowing a lot of holes in it. So Jordan fixed that up for me. So now I got an aluminum Power Stroke intercooler for the Cummins, and this is a really good bolt-in upgrade. This intercooler is literally like almost twice the size of the factory Cummins intercooler. So I got this thing for 30 bucks, and the reason I got it so cheap was because it had that hole in it. My man Jordan Maynard hooked me up, welded that up. He said, don't worry about it, man, on the house. So super sick. Thanks again to Jordan for that. Cummins, I got to do the KDP. I just got a bunch of bullshit to do on all my vehicles at this point. So it kind of sucks because I hate like working on cars in the pouring rain and when the weather's bad and it's freezing cold and your hands are getting all stiff, and it's just like, it's kind of a pain. Like the summertime's a lot better time for like wrenching and building projects and stuff like that. But we're doing what we can. So I think that's basically a wrap up there, guys. I'm gonna leave it there. Yeah, make sure to check out the Drifts and Lifts store. Get your Volvo drift gravy. Keep it flowing, and we will see you next time for some epic snow drifts. So hope you guys liked the video. Like and subscribe for creamy Volvo soup. Peace out.